Hello and welcome to my fifth video, where I'm going to do a spotlight on the M60 and also talk over a game with the M60 that I had, which was really special, and it happened a lot of strange things. So, I'm sorry that this video is going to be a little late. I was planning to do it 1 to 2 days after the last video, but I got stuff in the way and there was sounds outside and I couldn't record in a good quality, so I waited, and I'm really glad about the support and the comments and all that. So, firstly, the armor, which is a good part of a tank. Well, the armor of any medium tank of the Americans aren't really that good, I would say, and most things from pretty much any nation can kill it pretty much anywhere, because, well, people hit here and this armor isn't very strong at all, and as you see, you can even hit here with like the medium hash or the 120 something, the same hash that this one has. I think you can hit there 127. Okay, so actually you can't hit here, but you can hit just about anywhere else. It has a really strong upper plate, with almost 70-degree angle, which give it a really strong versus pretty much everything. It might even be able to bounce APDSFS rounds. This underplate here, pretty strong too. So just don't shoot here if you have a low penetration or a bouncy round, and just aim for everything else. So when you play this thing, you don't want to take hits. Just play this like a light tank with a little more armor. Or yeah, that's about it. Strength, well, it's mobile, it's fast, it's pretty stable even if it doesn't have a stabilizer. And that's why it's 7.7, which I say yes to. If I can get an M60 at 7.7, that's totally fine with me. As you see, the AOS M60 A1 has 8.3 because it has a stabilizer. And I can say in test drive, the stabilizer isn't good. So I'd rather have a 7.7. I have some bushes on, and that's just because, well, it's good to have to disguise your weak spots like this Cupola, which is a pretty good weak spot. It has pretty good angles though, so if you hit it a hash or something, it has like flat here, so the most of the shrapnel goes just into this commander, and that's about it. What else? Ammo types I'm going to show here. You have already seen the hash from my M60 hash video, or the 105 video. And, well, I would say that I like it. It's actually pretty good. I have the RU251 also, so, and that has the weaker hash, which I kinda liked. But this one is actually reliable and pretty nice to use. The standard or default round, the APDS round, it's actually pretty strong, and it's just that when you first get the tank and you don't have this adjustment of fire, it can't shoot anywhere. But once you get it, it should be fine. As you see, I haven't unlocked the Heat FS round, but it looks super nice, and I'm probably gonna bring a few of those. They're kinda expensive though. And some smoke rounds, and, well, I haven't really had much use of smoke in high tier. So that's about it. Now over to the gameplay. So here we are in the start of the match, and the first part where I was going to show from my perspective while I was playing. For some reason the BIOS doesn't work, or hasn't worked in previous before this, so I don't know what to do about that. but at least you can see where I'm aiming and stuff. So this is, as you might have noticed, an arcade game, and I'm going to push up to my favorite spot on this side of the map, which is up here to the left of the bushes, because as you see on the map, you can see between A and B, and you can see when the enemies push to A. And I'll just speed this up. Oh wait, oh yeah, I can speed this up. And you see how I see this tiger here, and let's speed it down. So, as you see, this tiger is coming here around the corner, and I'll see if I can do this in hover mode. Let's see if I can pause it. Yep. Here's one of the shots which were pretty... well, if I can catch up. You see this round, this saber round, is this saber right here. And it should, in this angle, be able to penetrate a tiger. Or I would say it would. And if you look carefully, the shot went straight through. But if we jump back to my view, and you look at the penetration, it really didn't do anything. And, well, that should have done something, because, well, this thing penetrates 300 millimeters point blank. And the tiger side armor with side skirts is like 85 millimeters or so. So that's just one of those strange moments in this match. Yeah, it's not much more to say about that. It was just kind of bullshit. So, no, not much will happen in the future, so I just speed up. See how I just try to suppress the tigers down there, so that they won't push up. And yeah, there's no killing or so, it's just to keep them down there. And let my team have a chance to push up to them without getting shot back. So, soon we're coming up to the main area, where you saw my friendly die. Now I'm going to fight you. Because, well, my friendly died, as you might see right behind me here, when I came in. And I've been thinking, like, in a realistic battle, if you have the M60 AOS, you might be able to stand next to these tanks, as Fly Daily has done with some of his tanks. But I haven't actually seen him stand next to one of the M60s with an M60, so that might actually work. And now when we are up inside the match a little more, I can go into my view again. So see, I barely missed that tiger. And that's one of the parts that I really like about this M60. It's because it's 7.7. So you will go against like tigers and other things. You won't go against any MBTs or anything like that. As you see, there's a panther that I kinda had problems with because he's I kinda knew where he was, but kinda not. So I mostly just random fired into the smoke, tried to follow his tracers. And I used my own to just find out where he was. This panther was really lucky because I hit in places where he wasn't like visible. And as you see in this gameplay, I could see through the smoke, but in the actual map I can actually not see through the smoke. So it's just a part of the replay. And here I realized that I pushed up a little too much and pushed straight in front of a jag tanker. That's not a good thing for any tank. So, soon it should come, of some reason, soon there's going to come a Panzer IV, and I'm not really sure why someone would bring a Panzer IV with a 7.7 in arcade. In realistic, I understand because you can capsule and stuff like that, but well, I don't even know if he saw me, but he's dead now. So, yeah, so as you see, I push up, I shoot, I go back, in cover, even if I have a faster reload. It's just to go in cover as soon as you have fired. I sometimes stop just to aim a little longer to find the places. And just a Panther. It's one that I shot a few times. I believe I got this Panther. And as you see, this saber round, which I use quite a lot, actually has pretty good penetration even on the strong upper plates of Panther 2s or Tiger 2s. The Jag Panther, it's possible to penetrate it, see here, but well, the run went in with so little force that when it went into the inside of the tank it bounced on the wall and just barely damaged his gunner or loader. I'm not really sure. But if I would have the heat FS run, that would probably have worked much better. And as you see, I try to look around me just to see that I don't get outflanked. Still trying to shoot this aircraft. And a friendly bomb there. And well, when I saw that guy, I was like, oh no, because usually when I see the F3, 4 or 5s, I get nuked. So when we're coming up here, I should start shooting this M26. And this is when the second part of the video where strange things happen. Because, well, you see when I shoot, but after land, yes. I got edged by someone. And if you look in slow motion on this cam here, I bounced on his barrel and straight into his, like, the weak part of the tank. Well, this was like a 1 in 1,000 shots, just a clean luck. And when I reload, something even more stupid happened. And let's see if I can... Here. I aimed for the tank, I hit the Koala, and then the Hesh hit the FG and killed this guy. Which is just stupidly lucky. And I was speechless when this happened. So yeah, and after this point we pretty much had the game in our hands. I was trying to go back a little bit to regain some ammo, as we used more than half of mine, and I was next to the point. And also I just wanted to see, like, stand as backup in case my teammates were getting flanked, the ones that have pushed up and are going to start to spawn clip. So sometimes there's one enemy that is left that tries to go back and kill those people, and then I'll be ready to kill them. And yes, it might not give you those extra points from spawn camping, but it's a support role, I guess. And here you see me coming with a saber. I actually don't have the American top tier units, so... Well, I have the top tier bombers, but don't play them much anymore. And here I just try to support my team by shooting up there. The crashing into the tiger isn't because I want to kill it, it's more like I want to block his view from shooting back to my teammates. And you probably know, if you played War Thunder, how annoying it is to stand in fire and well, try to shoot people. You can't see anything. And the game is coming up to end in a second. And here you just see us pretty much standing spawn camping as any arcade game ends. Most of them at least. One of the teams go over to the other side and just stand here spawn killing. I just go up in the last seconds to shoot, and as you saw, my upper plate tanked I believe that was a tiger shot. I'm not sure, it might have been a Jag Tiger. And here we are back in the hangar. I have tried to record that so many times now, and I can't get the sound to go down. And well, it's mostly when the jets come by, because jets since the plane patch is like stupidly loud, and I don't know what to do about it. But as you saw in the gameplay, I bounced a tiger shot, I believe it was, here on this plate, because most things doesn't go through this. As you see, an effective thickness of 230 at 66 degrees, which, if for example we take the saber round, you can see that it says at 30 degrees, which is, I don't know how Gajin has made you, how they want you to understand this, but as you see, it says 30 degrees and 123 millimeter. That means that if the plate is a 70 degree plate, you can only pen 123 millimeter. And as you see here, it has an effective of 229 at 66, which means that my round probably pens like 130, 140, which isn't even close to the effective thickness of this. And if we check the heat FS round, not really, you're not going to do much. So as you see, the upper plate of the M60 is really strong, and it's needed because of this ammo here, and the ammo, and the ammo. I play with less ammo than you can have maximum, because I don't want these rounds to be in the turret, because that gives you a lot more survivability. The engine and fuel tanks and such are pretty big. I just try to keep in cover and play it as a light tank, and push up, shoot, go back, don't stand around with it, and just try to keep moving. And if you get pinned, well, I don't know, really. Just do your best, shoot for barrels and other things that you can damage, and then try to run away if you can't kill the enemies. And if you can kill them, well, do that. So, that was all for me for this video. Sorry again for it being late. And hopefully hopefully I can fix the sounds and such. If you want more gameplay, just comment that below. If you want more like the informational videos, like the Hesh videos, comment that, and I'll read your comments. So that was all for me, and have a great day.